Hola.
Hello, hello. How are you?
We have had an eventful evening.
Oh, have you now?
So Cole had a little drinking Mario Party collab.
Uh-huh.
And it went about as one might expect, as in he threw up like 5 times.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
So right now he's showering because, you know, he purged everything. He's actually coordinated enough to walk.
My God.
Showering. But I might have to like BRB to put him to bed.
Oh my God, how much did he end up drinking?
He actually didn't drink a lot. The problem is that like it was like a quarter bottle of vodka. And he's a lightweight, so
my God.
Yeah. And it wasn't it was vodka, so it's a pretty high percentage, you know. So.
Right. I mean, I guess it depends on how big a bottle of vodka is, right? If it's a quarter bottle.
Yeah, it was a pretty hefty bottle, but he tried mixing it with apple juice, I guess, to like try and dilute it a bit, you know.
Man.
I think it just didn't help very much.
Probably not. Probably not.
Yep. But the rules were also pretty harsh. It was like, you know, every time someone gets a star that's not you, take a drink. Every time you lose you don't get first in a 4-player challenge, take a drink. You know, like
oh jeez. Yeah. Oh jeez. That sounds pretty harsh.
Right. Yeah.
I would have.
I was probably drinking every turn.
I was gonna say I probably would not have gone for anything that hard, right?
Yeah. No. Definitely. And they played like 3. Well, they petered out on the 3rd game, but they played 2 full games with 20 rounds each. So.
Oh my God. Jesus. I mean, yeah. Like I don't know how much alcohol was like going into his system, but
enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't. It's not like it takes that much to get you kind of ill.
Yeah, for sure.
Terrifying. Yeah. I mean, I have a friend who like 12 shots of vodka was like the normal for him to get like drunk.
Oh my God, that's so much still.
I know. He wasn't even. The thing is, he's not even like that. It's not that even that he like really like drinks that hard per se, like all the time.
Yeah.
He's just like naturally very durable, I guess. It's a Scandinavian blood in him.
Robust. Yeah, no, Cole was drinking with Irish people, so he was like, dude.
Oh no. oh no.
They were like, yeah, so like after Mario Party, we'll go do VR chat. And they went to VR chat after the game was over.
Oh my God.
They're still online right now.
Oh,
11.
wow.
Cole's like, no, I can't do it. I can't make it. I gotta go.
Listen, if you went into VR right after drinking a bunch, I think that would make you throw up, even if you
That's
weren't
what he
before.
said. He was like,
right?
you're right. If he didn't throw up during Mario Party, he definitely would have thrown up during VR chat.
Oh my. That does sound quite eventful.
Yeah. How was your day?
Good. My day was good. I did a lot of being very productive.
Oh, productive.
So I basically just spent the day. I went to go tutor. It was my last session with that student. They're very nice. His mom gave me a like a box of macarons. You know, the kind of gift you give somebody that you think
So
you just
cute.
like. Yeah. So that was cute. That was nice.
Yeah.
And what else did I do? I got home and then I basically just spent the next couple of hours like tidying stuff around.
Uh-huh.
Like I did the dishes. I got the dishwasher running. I did some laundries. Yeah, just a lot of cleaning today. That's all I've been up to. I got just a little bit of a start on the episode that's supposed to go up tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, this one is not almost 3 hours long. It's mercifully short in comparison. So I got a head start on that, and then that was kind of it, really. Just a productive day.
Good.
Just a productive day. We're gonna do our podcasto episode recording on Monday, and I'm on chapter 4.
Oh, good luck.
But you know me. You know how I do. You know how I do. I'll get there. I promise.
Okay. You do read the fast.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a little bit more productive tomorrow. Because I just have to go meet my parents, get some new glasses, and then yeah, I guess I'll just spend the day reading, which should honestly be kind of nice, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
I've been pretty busy the last couple days. I've just felt very very busy,
Easy.
bitchy. Yeah, I can't wait to get the episode out, because then I can just like shift into holiday mode.
Yeah, Christmas mode.
Yeah, thankfully I will be unable to do work while I'm on vacation. So.
Oh, really?
Yep, just going up to Oregon. So.
Oh, that's nice.
I won't be able to edit any podcasts or anything.
How long are you gonna be out there?
Couple days, almost a week. Just shy of a week.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and then I'll be back in time for the new year.
Oh, yeah. BRB. Okay, Cole is in bed.
Okay.
He apparently threw up one more time in the shower.
Oh my god. Ugh. makes me queasy just to think about. I'm having a sympathy. Ugh. Do you want to play some Ace Attorney?
Heck yeah.
Nice. I think the problem has been solved. I don't think it's doing the thing anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, the thing before? No.
Yeah, nice. Spella was able to tell us quite a bit about this mysterious town. It seemed Carmine was conducting an investigation of his own in this great archive. But what? We followed Carmine's trail and eventually found ourselves at the Great Archive. It was merely a hunch, but we believed there could perhaps be clues there that would help us solve the mystery of Labyrinthia. All right.
So you're both friends of Espella's? I'm glad to see she has friends like you.
Ooh, she got a puzzle for us. I think you
did
voiced
I
this
voice
character. I think you
I did? Okay. So you two are good at problem solving, are you?
Well, actually, more like puzzle solving than problem solving, really.
Is that so? Well, perhaps you could help me then. Well, her hair is like two little croissants. Someone came to me for help, and it's a little difficult for me to solve.
All right. A customer wishes to have their fabric design filled with color. Use the magical stamp to fulfill the customer's request and color in the design. Stamping a previously colored area will cause that colored area to disappear. Slide the stamp around with the stylus and you touch the touchscreen to stamp. Use the touchscreen to guide you.
Guide us.
Oh. Oh.
Color in the design.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay. Probably like this? Nope. Oh, we're close. No, hang on. Like this? Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
So we can't rotate it or anything?
I don't think so. Maybe
Okay, there you go.
like this? Okay.
Okay. There you go, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You fill in. Yeah, down. Yeah, there you go.
Right?
Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think it's... Hold on.
Yeah, the left side is correct. Oh.
The left side was correct, but
Yeah.
I wanna reverse engineer the left side. You know? Right, so it was like this.
Yeah. That's good.
And like this. Like this. Wait, no, hold on. One over? Like this? That's right, right?
You got one on the top of the there you go. Yeah, there you go, you got it.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me.
Alright, Luke.
Professor, I did it!
Professor, I did it! That's so high pitched. Little baby boy.
Well, I never. You really solved it, haven't you? If you have a puzzle to be solved, you can always rely on us. What a gentleman! I'll have to bake you something extra special later to show my appreciation.
I'm already looking forward to it. Professor Layton, he looks so concerned.
Yeah, he did look concerned. He was like, you ain't gonna move?
I don't know. Where were we supposed to be going? Oh. There's an exclamation point! Hi, Mads.
Mads.
It looks like the knights have given up searching for us. Thank goodness. Oh, we were on the run.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, it seems you're right, Luke.
You static shocked the screens off? I didn't know that was possible.
From the look of things, we should be safe to explore a little more before making our way to the Great Archive. Mads is electrifying. Ooh, 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 ooh.
1 coin. Two coin. Haha, 3 coin. Ah, it's you two. You were causing quite a bit of a commotion earlier. We weren't causing a commotion. The storyteller's story is always right, and I cannot abide anyone saying otherwise.
Then you believe that a witch will appear and commit some foul crimes.
All your peripherals just went black for a second after you touched the keyboard. Oh my god, what were you doing? Like, wearing socks and, like, shuffling across a rug for, like, 10 minutes? Jesus. Of course I do. The storyteller decides everything that happens in this town. Whether folk meet with good fortune or ill, all that comes to pass is already decided by the storyteller. Whoever the victims are, they're probably up to no good on a regular basis. I spend every day as an upstanding citizen, so even if a witch does appear, I have absolutely nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about.
Dear me.
It's no use pretending. I am afraid of the witch. It's over for me. Maybe you ought to go home as soon as you can. This man is an extreme Jewish stereotype. He looks like if a rabbi walked out of a Dilbert comic. Wow, look at the birds fly away.
Wow.
Such interactivity. Did you two see the latest story?
When you say latest, am I to assume these parades are held on a regular basis?
You mean you don't know that? People these days, no one knows a thing. Never mind, I'm a forgiving sort. I suppose I should fill the gaps in your knowledge. That's not very polite. The storyteller appears in a parade before the common people whenever he writes a new story. It would be no overstatement to say that I spend every waking day looking forward to the stories that he provides. So you look forward to stories in which witches burn people? What are you saying? that only happens to be the story this time. Usually the storyteller writes the most wonderful stories. That's why I thought he would give us a wonderful chapter today, too. Instead, I found myself caught up in a crowd, my glasses were broken, and I was bitten by a dog.
Don't feel down. Every cloud has a silver lining, so they say.
Don't feel down! Don't feel down, you say! Do I look like I am feeling down? Bah! No way am I feeling down. If my unhappiness is recorded in the storyteller's pages, then so be it. Oh, sorrow, a part of me is such sweet sorrow.
It seems that not all stories are born equal.
Why do I feel that a person's character might have something to do with it? Alright. Let's get schmovin'.
Schmoovin'. Here we are. This is the Great Archive.
Ooh.
Ew.
It's big.
It's tall.
Wow! It looked impressive even from a distance, but now we're here up close. It's huge! Just looking up at it makes my neck ache.
It must have taken considerable time and manpower to erect a building of this size. Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town.
Huh? Hey, look at that roof over there.
Oh my god.
It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point. Was there a major fire or something?
Ah, that was...
I've been listening for a while and must say you two are really strange.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Hey.
it's you! That roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new. Really?
If it's all right with you, could you tell us a little about it?
You two never cease to amaze me with your incredible lack of knowledge. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you. That damage is from the legendary fire.
Legendary fire.
Yes, long, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. The damage there occurred at that time. You can see other traces of the fire around the town, too, here and there. Did they end up in Chicago? There were some big fires in England. The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire. All of the townsfolk know about it. You're probably the only ones that don't.
Thank you for filling us in. That certainly cleared up a few things.
No problem. It so happens I had nothing better to do. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I'll see you around. To think that even a building of this size could be affected by fire. That fire, the fire that spread through the town really must have been legendary.
You're certainly right about that, Luke. Isabella, is something the matter? Oh, no, nothing at all. Shall we make our way inside?
Hmm? Bush coin. Oops. I believe you voiced this character.
I don't know what voice you got.
Mailboy.
Uh-oh, not good. What shall I do?
What's the matter? Is there something troubling you, madam?
Oh, yes, something suddenly is troubling me. I mean, today's scary story. It's just so frightening. I may be afraid, but I have to do it. I have to finish my delivery. See this? A whole satchel full of letters. A letter fest. And I have to deliver them all. Oh my, that really is a lot of letters. If you'd like, I could help by delivering a few of them for you. Oh, Espella! No, it's all right. After all, it's my job.
I'm sure that would be some kind of breach of employment also.
Uh-huh. And anyway, you look busy right now yourself. Well, a little, but we should always help each other out in times of need. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I've got it covered. Right, I'm off. I can do this. I can deliver them all. The letters, I mean. Nothing can stop the Labyrinthia courier. Yum.
Real superhero.
She's gone. She really was in a hurry, wasn't she? But is she really alright? She seems a bit flustered.
I think she's just very, very busy. Come on, let's head to the Great Archive. It just won't do. It's completely unacceptable.
What's unacceptable?
There's no one in the world more splendid than Inquisitor Barnum. And yet, every time it's that woman who gets to stand alongside the storyteller. It's so unfair.
You mean the woman who was distributing the story to the crowd, is that right?
To be honest, I found her a little scary.
I'm sure it's awesome plan of hers. I just feel sorry for my poor Zackums. Oh, if only I could get closer, I could offer my support.
It would certainly be difficult to get close with that bustling crowd all around, perhaps even dangerous.
I'd fly.
Huh?
I could float down beside. Oh!
What? Navigate Luke through the clouds and help him find the professor. Jumping into holes in the clouds will drop Luke down to the level below. Jumping onto fluffy clouds will send him flying to the level above.
I thought it would be like to help find the lady who just floated off. Like Mary Poppins.
Where is the man? Oh, what is, oh, that's the fluffy cloud. I was like, what is that jello?
Huh.
Boing. He's so cute. Okay, if I had to guess, I guess that means we have to go down. That, I guess, would make sense. Why did they put all the controls on the touchpad? Actually, I wonder if oh, okay. The arrow keys work. There we go.
Oh, bless.
Boing. Oh, that wasn't quite right. The conceit of Professor Layton puzzles is always so funny. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, this makes sense. And sometimes it's like, okay, now you're in space. It's like, what do I do? What do I do with that information? Yeah. Like, what kind of abstraction are we dealing with here? What a weird puzzle.
See what you think of this. Oh, let me do the next one too.
What is the like canon here that I have to like deal with? Professor, I don't think she's coming back.
We can only hope that she manages to reach the man she's after.
She just flew away.
Okay.
Wow, there are books crammed in here from floor to ceiling.
Truly remarkable. Are all these books stories? Yes, they are. All of them. It said that these were all written by the storyteller.
All of these books? But there are so many. Excuse me, beg your pardon, lookout gangway.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
I've got 'em. Don't worry, a piece of cake. Whew, told you, no problem. Sorry to startle you folk. I didn't think there was anyone here.
Oh God, at first I thought he didn't have eyeballs, but it's just that they're so high up that...
Oh my god.
That's all right. It's lucky that you didn't drop any books.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry so many books at once. Aren't they heavy? I love books, so I feel like a mother carrying her baby. If you love books too, why not carry a few with me? I do love books, but I don't think I could carry that many. You obviously don't understand the true enjoyment of books. Embracing books, being buried in books, the feel of books, the smell of books. Listening to the sound of the pages turning, gazing up at books piled high. Being surrounded by books and playing with them. That's how to enjoy books. I'm not sure I totally agree.
Dewey?
Huh? That voice. That's a Spella, isn't it? Oh! Oh, here we go again.
Please, remain calm. You wouldn't want to drop those books.
Just leave it to me. See? All under control.
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. Dewey, we've come here to find a book about magic.
Magic? I should have known. That is, never mind. Well, if it's magic that you're interested in, then I might suggest the Grand Grimoire? An ominous sounding book.
The Grand Grimoire, you say? We'd like to borrow that book, if we may.
Well, you'll need Miss Mystere's permission. Are you sure you want to borrow it? Absolutely. We're very interested in magic. Friends of Ispella's interested in magic, so these two must also be... Oh, whoops, oh no! I'm losing them!
Oh.
Silence!
Oh.
library.
Only Mystery can give permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire, but I doubt she would allow it.
The Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. I must ask you to be a little quieter, please. Dewey, as a budding librarian, I would have thought that you would have known better.
I'm sorry, Miss Mystere, but these people say they want to borrow the Grand Grimoire.
Did you say the Grand Grimoire? You're Espella Cantabella. You, of all people, must know the significance of the Grand Grimoire. It is an important piece of literature which can only be viewed by learned persons of significant status. It's not like I can just give my permission to whoever asks for it, you know. I understand that, but this man... I'm sorry, but rules cannot be changed.
The request is all mine. That book could prove indispensable for my investigations into magic.
And you are... Excuse me, may I ask your name?
I'm Herschel Layton. I'm investigating this town. You could say I'm a traveler, so to speak.
A traveler? I'm afraid I have never come across such a profession. I suppose we can return to that later. My name is Riddell Mystery.
What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the obvious pronunciation or the intuitive pronunciation?
Well, if they're gonna be like clever with Riddell, then I guess we can go with Mystere. But you know,
Mystere?
Mystere.
Mystere?
I am a librarian, as well as curator of the Great Archive. And I am therefore responsible for all pieces of work here, including the Grand Grimoire. I'm afraid that no matter what your profession or who you are, it is beyond my authority to lend you the Grand Grimoire. It is simply against the rules.
The rules? Can't you make an exception for us?
Luke, please, leave this to me. I can understand that you are unable to show this book to just anyone. However, as you yourself said just a moment ago, the Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. And I am currently very much in the pursuit of knowledge regarding magic.
Herschel Layton is a scholar and a gentleman.
oh my goodness.
Perhaps you would consider letting me at least peruse the Grand Grimoire.
Only learned persons of significant status, and in particular inquisitors, are permitted to refer to the Grand Grimoire.
Inquisitors?
Those who administer justice in this town. Knights of Wisdom, as they are known.
Oh, like a paladin.
Only somebody with equal status to that of an inquisitor, or with the same level of wisdom, would qualify.
So, if I could demonstrate the required level of wisdom, then I would qualify? Give me the puzzle.
I know how to play this game.
You certainly are a persistent gentleman. Very well. Let's see what you make of a trial. This trial has been used in the past to test the ability of aspiring inquisitors. If you are able to clear this trial, then I will acknowledge that your wisdom matches that of an inquisitor. If you can achieve this, then as curator of the Great Archive, I will lend you that book.
Splendid. Then by all means, do begin.
You certainly have some confidence. Let's see if you can live up to it. Do you think you can pass this trial, at which so many hopefuls have stumbled?
Ooh.
See what you can do with this.
Oh man. Make your way through the maze of strange clocks into the goal. You can only move in the direction of the clock hands. With each step you take, the clock hands will rotate 90 degrees, so take care.
Take care.
Whoops. Interesting. Nope. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bam!
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Look at our great wisdom.
Intriguing puzzle.
So good at puzzles.
How can this be? That hardly seemed a challenge for you.
She took an Ace Attorney damage noise.
Good.
Ugh. I like the idea of like you solve a puzzle and somebody's just like, nobody's ever solved that before. Ugh! And it does like physical damage to them.
Oh my god.
Who are you? And how did you do that so effortlessly?
More importantly than who I am, there is one thing of which I am certain. And that is that every puzzle has an answer.
This man fucking loves puzzles.
So do I qualify?
Not so fast. Do you really believe that my permission can be obtained as easily as that? That was no more than a preliminary trial to separate the wheat from the chaff. Now for the real trial. Even a man of your caliber should find this challenging. This trial will have your eyes rolling and your head spinning.
Okay.
Miss Dear, I've never seen you get this excited.
Silence! Be quiet, Dewey.
Sorry.
I assume it's safe to predict that this will not be quite so simple.
this will put an end to that overconfidence.
Oh, I just realized that the icons broke this time. Whoops.
Oh.
Well, I suppose give me a moment to figure this out.
Sure, I'm gonna grab some refreshment.
Okay. Let's take a little break-sies while I figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you'll have to excuse me. I have to do a little bit of live sort of butchering here.
Butchering.
Yes. Well, that didn't work. I gotta open this. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Perfect. That works.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just pop that in there. Copy. Paste. I have no idea why that broke.
Who knows?
I think it was just something about StreamKit. I think just like broke. Anyway, sorry about that. let's get back to it.
Prepare to lose your mind in this mind-bending puzzle.
Shoop. Oh, it's another one. Oh boy. The clock hands and the purple clocks appear to rotate at 3 times the speed. Okay.
Fun.
Before I forget, I must warn you, you no longer have the luxury of undoing a move. One teeny tiny miscalculation, and it's game over. I do hope you don't mind.
No undoing.
Wow.
I don't think we undid to begin with. We only did the other one. Okay, this is where we're at now. If we go down, this will go 1, 2, 3. Here.
Go to left. Yeah.
So we could take. And then this would, so spin once, twice, so you could go here. 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you'd have to go down. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a dead end. We don't want to go here. And I think that means we have to go this way.
Yeah, I think maybe to the right.
Yeah, to the right.
Thick eraser.
So we go to the. Oh, I can't use white. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. 1 to the right goes 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we could choose either of these directions.
Yeah.
And if we go 1 here, 1 here, so that would mean this would go here. Should give
So
us
you
a
can't
free
do that
spot
one.
here.
Oh, that's a free spot. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think you can just sit on these.
Okay.
If we went 1, so and then we went 2, so 1, 2. This would necessarily go this way. 1, 2, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this would go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they kind of both end up here. Right? 1, 2. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we'd want to go down here then. 2, 3, 4. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is getting so complicated. I don't know if we actually lose any points if we like just start from the beginning, to be honest. All right, where's the memo? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the easy one first. Okay, bring up the memo. So if we go down 1,
Yeah, Go down one. It'll
You can
point.
go this
down
way or
and
this
right.
way.
Mhm.
And if we go down one, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think like this. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. This is right here. 1, 2, 3. So like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then this one would be so 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my brain hurts.
Wait. I think if we go to the right of the one that's a horizontal line, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll just be pointing left, so we wouldn't be able to go down, right? Because we would have moved 4 times.
Which one?
The white one on the right, to
This
the right
one?
of the horizontal line.
Well, this is 1 step, this is 2 steps, this is 3 steps. So we go
you're-
1,
okay.
2,
You're
3.
doing directly.
And we go down. And so this would be...
Wait, no, if you do it directly like that, let's see, 1. You wouldn't be able to go directly to the right because the purple one will be facing the wrong way.
Wait, Oh,
If you
you're
do
right, you're
1,
right.
2, yeah, it would face downward.
Okay, so I think we have to go down then. Okay.
If you go up, yeah, and then you could go up, yeah, and then it'll face down. There you go, there you go.
There we go. Ah,
if I've
brain's so
proven
big.
myself. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
Yeah, there definitely wasn't enough to catch us off guard. We didn't spend like an hour doing that.
How? My mind-bending puzzle. You didn't lose your mind. On the contrary, you found the solution. That's just impossible. Oh, my glasses, my book. Don't look at me. My glasses. Let me put them on. Just a moment.
You can't see that I'm an anime character.
That's better. I apologize. For a moment there, I lost my composure. But you see my trial cleared like that. It seems I underestimated you, sir.
It was a fascinating puzzle, no more than I'd expect from the curator of the Great Archive.
I find your confidence rather disconcerting. I hope someday to have the pleasure of showing you a puzzle that will make those little round eyes of yours spin in your head. But nevertheless, a promise is a promise. I hereby grant you your permission. The special viewing room containing the Grand Grimoire is located on the first floor. As I'm sure you are already aware, that book is of unparalleled importance. by no means may it be treated with anything but the utmost care.
Of course, Miss Mystere. Thank you for granting me permission.
Well then, shall we proceed to the special viewing room? I shall have to accompany you, since the room is locked.
You did it, Professor! You cleared both trials in one fell swoop!
That was amazing, Mr. Layton. It's well known that Miss Mystere is an avid collector of puzzles. And I've heard that the puzzles she presents are always very difficult to solve.
I see. So there are collectors of puzzles in this place too.
Wherever you go, Layton.
It's a puzzle world.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing important. Right then, no use in waiting around. Let's go and take a look at the Grand Grimoire.
Right you are, Professor!
This is the special viewing room. I'm sure a gentleman such as yourself will understand. But seeing as this is a special room not open to the general public, I must insist that you all be on your best behavior.
Wow! This room feels so grand and elegant!
It's my first time in here too. I must admit, I feel a little nervous.
It certainly does give some indication of the importance of the book being kept here. That book in the center must be the Grand Grimoire.
But the important question is, are there coins in here? Huh? Oh! You can't hide from me, coins! Huh? Was there only the one coin? Maybe. It doesn't tell me. Okay. That's fine.
This tome is the Grand Grimoire. Please treat it with care.
This is incredible! It's crammed with information about magic!
People say it's the magic used by the witches.
If that's so, then the magic we saw in London must be in here somewhere too.
That may well be true, Luke. A tome as thick as this must surely contain such information.
Finding it is a bit daunting, though. Huh? What's this? Professor, this page is different from the others.
What is this?
This page isn't about magic at all. Something about it makes me feel uneasy.
Luke, this page. It appears to be addressed to someone, don't you think?
Oh, you mean like a message? Let's read it, Professor.
From a long time ago. The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacity has fulfilled the challenge, the door will be open. Until then, I will await for the time of the awakening.
Well, that was ominous. What is this?
How can this be? Why is this in here? How did something like this get into the Grand Grimoire? It's just not possible. I can't understand it. No one entered the special viewing room before you came here. And whenever someone enters this room, I always accompany them in this way. So, that means that the page must have changed at some point, doesn't it?
Could that really be possible? Perhaps with some kind of device?
Unthinkable. There is only one key to this room, so no one can enter without being granted my permission. I assure you it's true, on my honor as a curator.
But then, how can anyone have done this?
Luke, I believe we both know who might be capable of such an act.
Witches.
Witches.
Eh?
You mean witches, don't you?
Witches?
We don't yet know who changed that page, but the more important matter is what's written here. The infinite vault of books mentioned here presumably refers to the Great Archive, which implies there is a secret of some sort hidden within the library.
Professor, what about this part? A person of perspicacity?
Well, I believe that could be referring to Carmine.
He came here regularly to investigate.
So it's certainly somewhat likely, which means our next objective is to find the answer that he was looking for.
It's a bit of a spooky message. But if we can open this door to the past, then we'll surely be one step closer to solving this mystery.
Just a moment, please. I'm the curator here. And I won't be allowing you to investigate anything without my permission.
So you mean we can't investigate?
Not at all. I'm simply insisting that you allow me to accompany you. There should be no doors in this library that I don't know about. And even if there is something hidden somewhere, as suggested by this message, it is my duty as curator to know what that is.
I completely understand, Miss Mystere. We can only benefit from your presence. Now then, how about we all make our way back to the entrance? Let's think about where this door could be from there.
But Professor, supposing there is a door, that message is such a puzzle in itself. Don't you think it'll be difficult to find?
You may be right, and this library is so large.
Finding anything will surely take a great deal of our time. No, I think not. You're both missing something here. I believe I may well know what is meant by the words in the message.
My God.
I
How?
know already.
Really, Professor?
Yes, if you'll just remember the wording.
From a time long ago, the ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. Why do we have to read the whole thing again? It literally showed up not 5 minutes ago.
In case you forgot.
Perspicacity! Open. Awakening.
If you'll both take a look around this room, you'll notice we are surrounded by books. There is probably nowhere else in the library with more books than there are right here.
There are books extending all the way up. We're completely surrounded by them.
And the key to opening the door is in the sun and moon watching over the sage.
I sound like a 3DS Fire Emblem character. Yeah, like whenever they have dialogue that's not fully voiced, they're just like, but, hey, no, how could you? And then like when they level up, they're just like, I'm just getting warmed up. Ugh, mediocre. Meh. Bad. It's time to tip the scales.
Oh my god.
But what could that mean?
There are no windows, so no light can come in from the sun or the moon. Precisely, which means it is not the real sun and moon that are being referred to here.
Pick a god and pray.
That is the
Oh
best
my
line
God.
from that game.
And they are located where they can watch over the stage. In other words, behind.
My man's a freaking genius.
Perhaps you have already realized to whom the sage is referring? Right then, let's find this sun and moon watching over the sage and open the door.
Yep. Yep. Let's just get right to it. What's that?
It's a sun and moon construction. Oh!
So the sage must be...
That's right. The sage of this library refers to the curator. And the sun and moon construction is located right behind her seat. So that's what the sun and moon were watching over the sage was referring to.
And when the sun and moon swap places, their true form will be shown. And the door to the past will open. So all we need to do is work out what that means.
But what does it mean by their true form? Well, if we interpret it at face value, it would suggest that we are currently seeing their untrue form. Have a look at this. There seems to be some sort of mechanism in place.
Professor, if you look closely, there seems to be a puzzle hidden here.
Oh my god, I was thinking we had gone too long with
Oh, baby, you know it's puzzle time. Oh, it's one of these puzzles.
Wait. No, I see.
I did sort of bungle it a little bit. Because I think there was a more elegant order this could have been done in. If we're being completely honest. It's fine, it's fine. And then we just need to fix this. Boop. There we go.
Let's see if I've proven myself. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
The mysterious library puzzle is solved. Professor, there's a stairway! Wait, oh, wait, hold on. Oh no! Renu's power went off for a second. Yada-dee-da-da-da. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna be right back then. Are you back?
Hola.
Ah, welcome back.
Thank you. Very strange.
I was like, Renu, where'd you go?
All the lights flicker, and I was like, oh, I guess we're fine. And then the calls started lagging and disconnecting. I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh no. Okay, well, here's this line for you.
Who would have thought there could be anything like this hidden here? The ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books. I wonder just what we'll find down there. An entrance to a basement below the Great Archive? Am I right in thinking that you knew nothing of this stairway's existence? That's right. And if I, as a curator, knew nothing of it, then surely no one else could. It's hard to believe that a secret such as this could have been hidden here all this time. Who could have possibly left such a message? It might be wise not to let anyone see what has been revealed here.
I agree. I'll be back as soon as I have asked the other visitors to leave the building.
Well then, are you both ready?
You betcha. Let's go, Professor. You too, Espella.
Okay then, Luke.
Great archive cellar.
So spooky. Oh, there's 3 coins hidden down here.
Oh my god.
A plethora, a riches of coins.
This place appears to be some sort of historic site.
It's amazing to think a place like this could exist under the library.
I wonder when it dates from. Ah, that mural. It can't be.
But first, coin. 2. Ah, easy. This wall painting is a bit scary, isn't it? A monster attacking a burning town.
There's also a woman hurling fire. I suppose she must be a witch.
That woman is the Great Witch.
Miss Mystere?
This certainly doesn't bode well. A painting of the Great Witch here.
Do you know anything about the witch in this painting?
Occult activity.
You don't know of the Great Witch? But how can that be possible from a man of your learning?
Well, don't question my learning.
It's a long story.
Never mind. I'm sure you must have your reason.
I don't wish to pry. I appreciate that. Would you mind perhaps telling us a bit about this witch?
The woman in this painting is the Great Witch Bezella. And this painting depicts the infamous legendary fire that she caused.
The legendary fire?
She is the witch in charge of all witches, whose very existence poses the greatest threat known to Labyrinthia. The Great Witch Bezella cannot be considered the same as other witches. She is the root of all Labyrinthea's woes.
The Great Witch Bezella. What do you mean by the root of all Labyrinthia's woes?
The reason for all of Labyrinthia's suffering at the hands of witches lies in the very existence of the Great Witch Bezella.
Would you mind elaborating?
The Great Witch Bezella is the source of all the other witches.
Oh my god. All of them just spawn out of her.
As long as she exists, there will be no end to other witches. While the Great Witch Bezella is with us, the townspeople will forever live in fear under the shadow of witches.
So, you mean to say that if there were no Great Witch, there would be peace?
No great witch. That's easy enough to say. But while all the knights have been searching for Bezella, nobody has ever been able to find her. There are very few clues, and no one has ever seen her in person. Nevertheless, the Great Witch Bezella is undoubtedly present in Labyrinthia.
How can you be so certain?
Because her deep claw marks can still be seen throughout the town.
Claw marks?
You must have seen them too. The traces of that fire when you entered this library.
I don't know how long ago this is supposed to have happened, but you guys could have fixed the roof.
No.
It's just been like that for hundreds of years.
Yes. We need to remember this for all time.
Ah, yes. There was a part of this building that had suffered noticeable damage.
Bezella is a fearful witch who has all other witches doing her bidding. Long ago, this town was reduced to ashes as a result of her fiery magic.
Reduced to ashes?
That must have been, let me see, 100 or so years ago.
That does sound like a long time ago.
It was on the evening of the Fire Festival, held every year in honor of the Great Witch Bezella. The Great Witch's fury was unleashed without warning as the entire town burned.
That's terrible.
That was the legendary fire. Every person in this town knows about it.
The legendary fire.
The rebuilding of the town was a long and arduous process. And all the while, Bezella must have been watching and laughing from the shadows.
That's awful.
Even now, the legend of long ago continues to cause real suffering amongst the townsfolk. To think that painting of that fearful witch could be right here in the basement of my beloved library. What is it doing here, of all places? There's nothing for it. I'll just have to have this room sealed shut. Please, let's keep the existence of this room strictly between ourselves.
Ah, a conspiracy.
For the good of the people. As for me, I shall do my best to forget all about this hidden room. I'm afraid I'd rather not remain in here a minute longer. It's time I started closing up the library for the day.
I can't help but feel we've done something wrong.
Luke, do you recall the words towards the end of that message?
Do you mean, until then I will wait?
That's right. When we opened this door, or rather, when we were guided towards opening this door, I could sense someone else's will at work. It's almost as if I were following Carmine and coming to this library. It all been planned out in advance.
Surely you don't mean that we were beckoned here by the great witch Bazella?
Hey, Espella.
Hey, girl. Espella Bazella.
Espella Cantabella Bazella.
Bezella.
Buzongas. Oh, we got more anime.
Oh, hey.
Huh? Is something the matter?
Cutscene. Hi, Shannon.
Are you feeling all right?
Hello.
Espella?
You okay over there? Oh God, I'm tripping.
The anime.
Don't mind me. I'm just having a traumatic experience looking at this fire. Tells nobody, but that was so dramatic for just they put an anime in just for that.
We
Espella?
really are getting a lot of anime.
Yes? What is it?
It's just that, well, you've been so quiet.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this room,
Hi, Kimmy.
it's a little chilly, don't you think?
Hello.
How's everybody doing tonight?
The atmosphere is a bit sinister, not to mention that scary picture. Maybe it's about time
Hi.
we made a move from here?
Yes, indeed.
Those words at the end of the message. I will wait. What if we weren't meant to be the ones being called here?
Oh. A new mystery. An update to the mystery. Carmine had been investigating the Great Archive to investigate one of Labyrinthia's secrets, that secret being the ancient remains found hidden in a room beneath the library. Hidden beneath the Great Archive were ancient remains in which was enshrined an ominous wall painting depicting the town being consumed by fire. When was this painting created, and by whom? Phew! It's much more relaxing here, isn't it? You know, without the big mural of a great tragic catastrophe in the background and all the weirdly lit sconces.
Uh-huh.
It felt so intense and claustrophobic down there.
Yes, it certainly did.
There's no explanation for it.
Today had full of surprises. Not only did I meet up with you two again, but we also found that mural in the library. It seems that this town really does hold a mysterious secret, doesn't it? What shall we do now? I'd certainly like to learn more about this magic. We've been in here for quite some time. It must be getting late. It's probably best if we wind up our investigating for today and take a rest. You must both be feeling tired. Yes, I suppose you're right. I'd be happy to do a little more investigating with you two. But I have an errand to run before it gets too late.
I'm still up for investigating further. Whatever the puzzle, I'm ready to solve it.
All right, boy wonder.
Luke, I could hear your tummy rumbling from here just now.
Well, I can't pretend I'm not a little hungry.
You haven't arranged accommodation yet. Why don't you both stay at the bakery?
We're wanted. We can't
We're
arrange
wanted
accommodation anymore.
criminals.
There's a room free, so I'm sure it'd be alright. And Mrs. Eclair would love to have you. What do you say? Well, if you put it like that, we'd be delighted to stay. Thank you, Espella.
And there's all that delicious bread, too. I'm looking forward to it already.
Professor Layton, do you have to be going?
I have a family to return to.
Yes. Sorry for all the trouble we put you to. Not at all. Although I still can't get used to there being a secret room under the library. It's been a while since I last met someone capable of solving my puzzles. And as I promised, you have my permission to borrow the Grand Grimoire. If you have any need for it in the future, please do drop by and let me know. Thank you very much, Miss Mystere. It's been a pleasure. Oh, there is just one more thing. I have all of Labyrinthia's puzzles stored here in this library. As you continue with your investigations here in Labyrinthia, there will likely be puzzles that you cannot solve or which you do not find. Such puzzles will come to me.
Oh, this is the catch-up mechanic where this is where all the puzzles that you didn't get to.
Yeah.
Anytime you wish to solve such puzzles, just visit me and I will show them to you. Puzzles that we cannot solve or do not find, you say?
Very well.
Then I look forward to seeing you again. I'll be waiting. Please take care on your way home. It's already become dark out there. And if I remember rightly, the storyteller's latest story did mention the evening. You take care too. Until we meet again, Miss Mystere.
Oh, we just take the Grand Grimoire with us, I guess.
Bye.
Isn't that like the most important book in the library?
Hours now because we saw puzzles.
Wow, it's already this dark out here. I didn't realize we were in there for so long.
It looks as if it must have been raining up until a moment ago. The ground is still wet.
What about the hole in the roof?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, and that reminds me of what Mrs. Eclair was saying before we left. She said, you might want to hurry. It looks like it might rain at any time. Let's get a move on. You too, Espella. Hey, where is she?
That's strange. She's not here.
I wonder where she could have gone.
Perhaps she's still in the Great Archive.
Slowly does it, step by step. Oh, are you two still here? Can you let me through? I have to lock up. Hello, Dewey. Have you seen Espella? If you're looking for Espella, she left while you were still talking to Miss Mystere. Huh? I wonder why. She said something about having to buy some milk, even though it was still raining.
Oh yes, I do remember Mrs. Eclair asking her to get some milk for the bakery.
It was raining, you said. Yes, it started raining about the time you all went down in the library basement that we just discovered. Real shocker, that one. When Espella left just now, it did look as if the rain was about to stop. Ah, yeah, she left a message for you. She said to go back without her. But she didn't have to go alone, especially in the dark. I'm sure she'll be fine. If it's only milk she needs, then she can get at the market, which is still open despite it raining and being dark. It's not far, so she should be back soon. If anything, I'd be more worried about you two being the ones in danger. You know, in the story, it said there were 2 companions. If your work here is finished, then I suggest you both go home. I don't want to get caught up in anything.
Luke, why don't we head back to the bakery and wait for Espella there?
Good thing Espella's not a dad. That's true. I suppose so. I guess she'll be alright. Right?
To the bakery!
Professor, I smell freshly baked bread. I wonder if that could be Mrs. Eclair's work. Let's go inside.
Yes, we could. Although we could also take a walk around the town at night. If there's nothing else you'd particularly like to see, perhaps we should head back in.
Hey, bucko.
Evening, gents. Isn't Espella with you?
Do you know Espella?
Do I know her? There isn't a person in this town who doesn't know Espella.
I didn't realize she was so famous.
I've known some ignorant people, but you two really do take the biscuit. If you knew her better, then I doubt you'd be spending so much time with her.
What's that supposed to mean? Espella is a lovely person. I don't know how you can say that.
Personally, I don't enjoy talking about her in that way either.
Alright, that's spooky. Go to the bakery. You can't trick me with your optional puzzles.
Oh, welcome back. I've prepared the evening meal already.
Wow, it looks great.
Yum, 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 yum. Bread, bread, bread. It's all bread. Oh, there's a little bit of soup.
Hang on, where's Espella?
I'm afraid we were separated when she went to go get that milk. Has she not come back yet?
Oh no, she is a dad.
Is
Oh dear, but maybe I was asking too much of her. My apologies. I should have stopped her had I had the chance. It's nothing you need to worry about, Mr. Layton. That girl knows her way around. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Let's go ahead and eat while waiting for her.
I love it when we all get to eat together. Meals are much more enjoyable that way.
I've never had bread and jam that tasted this good before.
Reminds me of Chainsaw Man. I just want to eat some bread with some jam, man.
I hope Espella gets back soon.
Oh yeah, you guys went out to the Great Archive with her, didn't you?
Did you find what you were looking for?
Well, it's a bit of a mystery, really.
What do you mean?
In truth, we went there to investigate the mystery that is Labyrinthia. However, what we found instead was quite the puzzle.
Oh, right. A puzzle, huh?
You know, I get the impression puzzles are pretty popular in this town.
Just, yeah, I like Phoenix and Maya come from a game where there's no puzzles, really. Like, there's maybe one puzzle in the entire series.
yeah.
And it's when you, like, put a pot back together. So they're just like, man, it's really weird. We came to this place that we supposedly have lived in all this time, and, like, everybody's just like, you want to do a puzzle? I've never met so many people that love puzzles.
We're used to people just getting murdered all the time.
Do you not know what a puzzle is, Nick? Not that I know exactly.
They don't even know what a puzzle is. Well, we spend all our time baking. It's not really the kind of thing we're supposed to know about, I guess.
Indeed, it appears the two of you are a little unsure about the concept of puzzles.
Just a little bit.
Say, Mr. Layton, do you think you could give us a little Puzzles 101 crash course? I'm kind of curious.
No psych lock, so people are honest. Maybe.
It would be my pleasure, Miss Fay, but rather than explaining it in words, here's a puzzle.
I have a puzzle in my top hat.
I believe actually trying your hand at a puzzle will be far more rewarding. Here it is. Here, I'll give you both a simple example to think about. Now then, here we have two long loaves of bread placed side by side. You'll notice that they form the number 11. Do you see what I mean? Oh yeah, I get it. So that's what a puzzle is.
Oh, Maya.
Not quite, Miss Fay. The puzzle is what follows next. What I'd like you to try is... I'd like you to see if you can change this into a number lower than 11.
A lower number? So, how about if I take one of the loaves?
However, the one condition is that you must add another loaf of exactly the same type. You need to add another loaf? Even though we add a loaf, the number has to be lower. I think I'm beginning to see what you mean by puzzle.
Wait, I think I've got it. I may just be a baker, but I bet I have the right answer. If I place the extra loaf sideways like this, then 1 minus 1 equals 0.
Oh, give me a break, Nick. That's totally the letter H. We're trying to solve a puzzle here, not win a spelling bee.
Oh, come on. I can't be the only one that sees 1 minus 1, right? Right?
Turning it into a matter of arithmetic is certainly an interesting approach.
You, think so?
Most certainly. That's precisely the kind of flexible thinking needed for solving puzzles. Now, let's think again.
All right, that was an interesting answer. It was wrong.
Take a seat and leave this to a pro, Nick. How about this? You just take this new loaf and... ta-da!
Eat it.
Now that's 1 minus 1.
Now that's how Maya Fey solves a puzzle.
That's right.
Hey, eating is cheating.
No, it's not.
Really? Because it feels more like winning to me.
Yeah, girl.
You're full of surprises, Miss Fay. I didn't expect that kind of innovation. I solved the puzzle and enjoyed the bread. Win-win, baby.
These breads look so, like, tasty, but also really weird because there's, like, a little bit of jam with, like, 3, like, grape Orbeez just, like, sitting on top. I really want to see what these would look like in real life if you made one like this, where you put, like, a little bit of, like, glaze on.
Just on one end.
Like,
of
on
it.
one end, and you, like, have to do the, cuts,
Huh?
the venting cuts in this pattern, too. That'd be cute. But Didn't Mr. Layton tell us at the start that we need to add another loaf of the exact same type?
Huh? Seriously?
Well, what if I just eat all of them?
Yeah. That's right. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I can't accept this as a solution to the puzzle.
It's about how large a bite Maya took. Yeah, Maya, like, destroyed half of this entire baguette in one go.
I think she just ripped it off with her teeth, just in half.
She unhinged her jaw to get to this.
Well, alright, but is there really another better solution? Well, what do you think? Can either of you think of a different solution?
I'm drawing a blank. I guess this kind of thing just isn't for me.
You both came up with such creative answers. I'm sure you'll be solving puzzles in no time. But now, it's time for the solution. The important thing in this puzzle solution is the angle of the loaf that is added. If the new loaf is placed upright, like so. Oh, I get it. It's the number 1.1, right?
Hey, that's right! That's a lot lower than 11. Phoenix,
Jesus.
buddy.
Exactly. When solving puzzles, there's never just one correct method.
I kind of like Maya's solution.
Just eat it.
Just eat it.
It's essential to think flexibly and try many means to solve it. Sometimes critical thinking is the key to success.
Right. I see what you mean. These puzzles are really something else.
Well, if I see another puzzle like this, I'd still rather eat my way to the solution.
That tracks.
That girl.
You know, I don't think I'm cut out for brain-busting bread puzzles like this. I'll stick with good old regular bread, thanks.
That's because we're ace bakers. I guess we're better suited to using our hands than our heads. Is that so? In truth, I can't help but feel you're both a little out of place as bakers, if you'll pardon my saying so.
How dare you? Phoenix's slappy hands on the table is perfect for this.
Naturally, I won't force puzzles upon you. But if either of you should be interested, I would heartily recommend giving puzzle solving a try. Become addicted like me.
Professor, right now there's something else we need to try. Mrs. Eclair's freshly baked bread is getting cold. And I'm sure it tastes better hot.
Oh dear, so it is. You know how I can get when it comes to puzzles.
Would you like to solve a puzzle?
New spin-off game Ace Bakers. It'd be so cute. It's like a Cooking Mama style game, but with
God,
the Ace
yes.
Attorney characters.
Yes. I would so play it.
Well, young man, I must say it's a pleasure to have someone show such appreciation for my baking.
When it comes to your bread, Mrs. Eclair, there's no limit to how much I could eat.
Luke!
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh.
My, aren't you a darling? Well, in that case, I suppose I'll just have to bring out my special reserve.
Special reserve? What?
What does that mean?
Hold on a moment. I'll just go and fetch it.
She's like, here's a barrel full of bread. It's barrel aged. It's been in there for 20 years. Right, I think it's time I started preparing tomorrow's bread.
Oh, yes! Me too. I'm sure it must be that time already.
Professor? What was that all about?
I'm not entirely sure. but I do seem struck by a sudden sense of impending doom.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let me to have kept you waiting. There you go. Have at it. But be warned, I won't take kindly to any leftovers.
Whoa. This loaf. Wait. Where did those two go? Miss Maya? Mr. Wright?
Luke, it would appear that we have been left to tackle this particular task alone.
And so they never ate bread again.
Yeah, I know, right?
Whew. I'm stuffed.
Gosh.
I believe must be the most bread I have ever eaten in my life.
Wait a sec. I've just realized. We finished eating, but Espella isn't back yet. Half expecting Professor Lady to just dip. He's a good mentor.
He's a gentleman.
She went to the market. Oh my. Customers at this late hour. I'm sorry, but we're closed. My special reserve is gone too.
Oh, hello.
That's him, that man over there.
Uh-oh.
So he's the one, is he?
He's the one.
Just a minute. What do you think you're doing barging in here like this?
Yeah, fight him, Patty Eclair.
Yeah.
Fuck
Get the
cops.
bread out.
Stand aside, madam. This is a matter of urgency.
What are you going to do?
You there, porcupine head. You're coming with us.
Huh? Porcupine head? You don't mean me, do you? It's more like a hedgehog, really, if you think about it.
Who else in this room fits that description?
Certainly, you would appear to be alone on that particular front.
I wish I had a top hat too right about now.
Enough of your idle chit-chat. Time to get going.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it should be quite obvious. You're coming to the court, of course.
Hello?
Court?
I'm
What?
Breadmaker.
Mr. Wright, what did you do?
What did you do?
Yeah, Nick, what did you do?
I didn't do anything! The only thing you could accuse me of is making bread that's too good to eat!
That's right, man.
This man is not the one who's on trial.
In that case, why is Mr. Wright being made to go to the court?
That's simple, because the girl has requested him, of course.
Girl? What girl? Girls don't call for me.
Naturally, the girl facing trial for this evening's crime. That heinous witch, Miss Espella Cantabella, no less.
Back on trial again. Wait, did someone get murdered? I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, save. Save. Boop. Okay. Oh, we got some anime.
Give me that anime.
We don't want no fuss.
What?
We don't want no fuss.
We don't want no fuss.
We just want your money, that's
Holy
all.
shit.
And you'll give it to us, won't you, without any fuss?
No fuss.
Ignaz!
Oh my god, she sent them to hell! Espella, you killed them!
Goodbye.
She was coming back with the milk, and then she got arrested.
And then she murdered someone. To someone.
Holy shit.
Chapter 2: The Fire Witch.
Let's take a little break here so I can pee.
Woo.
Hello. Defending someone twice? This girl has not so many luck. It's true. I mean, there are a lot of people we've had to defend twice. Like Maya. I think we've only represented ourselves in trial once. Right? Or is that more than once? Edgeworth. It's true.
Hola.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll just do a little bit of this trial and then we'll call it.
Okay.
What is this place? The room is lit, but it's still somehow dark, and the atmosphere feels heavy.
Nick, what are we doing in a place like this?
How should I know? We're just a couple of bakers, but I don't think they brought us here to make bread. Yikes. Is it me or is that guard staring daggers at us right now? Mr. Wright, Maya!
Espella!
It was Espella.
What exactly is going on?
Why was your voice so scraggly there? It was the fear.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was the one who sent for you both.
You sent for us?
I'm being put on trial.
What? What happened?
I don't know. I just don't understand what's going on. I didn't do anything wrong. I just couldn't possibly murder anyone.
Murder?
I beg you, Mr. Wright. Please, I need your help. Just one more time.
One more
Uh-huh.
time.
You need my help. What could I possibly do? Espella, I'm just a baker. The only thing I know about law is how not to get on the wrong side of it. That's not true. That's like none of that is true. Even the parts you like are saying right now. Nick, how many times have you been arrested?
Wait, hold on a sec.
Espella. What did you just say? You said you needed Nick's help just one more time?
One more time.
I'm not quite sure myself, but when the knights came and took me,
a vision suddenly appeared in my mind. It was Mr. Wright.
Oh god, why does it look like that?
Hey. He's crunched.
He was fighting for me.
Oh, why did they have to do the text like this?
I don't know. I don't know if this is on purpose.
That brave blue figure. It was clear as day.
I was fighting for you? With like bread?
Hiya.
No way, that's impossible. I mean, it's like I already said. I'm just a baker. I have a hard enough time rolling dough, let alone defending someone in court.
I thought the same thing too at first, but I don't think that's quite true. You and Maya. At some time, somewhere. You helped me. You fought for me as a defender.
A defender?
What's wrong, Nick?
I wish I knew, Maya, but hearing Espella mention a defender, I can't help but feel something inside of me just burning at the mention of it. Accused, defender. It is time. Head forth, you two.
Head forth? Where are we going exactly?
To the courtroom in which today's trial will be taking place. The Chamber of Fire!
Oh, wow.
Chamber?
A fire? Make
You will
haste.
burn.
If you are but a moment late, a guilty verdict will be delivered immediately.
Oh my goodness.
What? No way!
Mr. Wright. I'm truly sorry, Mr. Wright. I know this is all so sudden. But you're my lawyer now. Good luck. It's a lost cause, isn't it?
Well then, let's head inside, Espella.
Huh?
This overwhelming pressure, it feels so familiar somehow. Almost like deja vu.
I'm used to being cornered.
Mr. Wright.
Let's go, Maya. Maybe we'll get a better idea once the trial gets underway.
Oh my
If you are
God.
under the belief that you are a baker, there's no way that you should agree to do this.
All right, let's do it to it, Nick.
We'll bake our way to victory. Maybe the judge likes bread. And the jury.
Let's hope so.
What is this heat? It's like an oven in here.
I will now pronounce the verdict. This
my God,
court
look at him.
finds the accused guilty of being a witch.
Jesus.
Oh, that went quickly. Oh, it's a different trial.
Please, please, I beg you to reconsider. I'm not.
Whoa. Whoa.
Bro, she's dead.
Whoa.
Oh, it exploded!
So, this is the witch's court.
They just. Can you do that in a children's game? What did I just witness?
You just watched someone get fucking obliterated, Renu.
Oh my God. So, how are you feeling, Nick?
Oh my god, Maya, did you see that?
Oh my God.
They just put her in the fire. She's dead.
They melted her alive, dude.
I'd forgotten what this felt like up until now.
What are you nodding me? Huh?
The butterflies in my stomach and tension so thick you could slice it with a knife. All of these feelings. These are all feelings that I'm definitely familiar with.
Sure.
Sure, but you didn't watch somebody get fucking thrown into a pit of hellfire.
Oh my god.
Anyway. This scenario would make more sense narratively as a tutorial than the actual first case. Yeah, I kind of agree. We're here to fight for Espella and get her out of this place.
That's right. And hopefully not get her melted in a...
The court is now in
hellfire.
session for the
Oh my god, look at this guy.
Espella Cantabella.
My goodness.
Defender.
Yes, Your Honor?
Yours is a face I've not seen in any past trials. But no matter. Start by stating your name, Defender.
I'm a baker.
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker.
Ace Baker.
A baker?
Such confidence.
A baker?
I asked him to come, my lord. I want him to represent me.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that would be like if you were in court and somebody's like, all right, just like bump, bump, bump. Okay, all right, defense. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen you before. I'm a baker. What are you doing here? Defendant's like, oh, I asked for this. I asked for the baker to be my counsel.
This
I
court
called for him. He's my
dictates that
friend.
The accused is free to assign a defender of their choosing, my lord.
I mean, yes, but also...
Very well.
And you chose a baker?
At
He's
any
like, all right,
the
whatever.
results of this trial shall not change. That aside, I've not yet seen hide nor hair of the Inquisitor assigned to this trial.
Inquisitor? Oh, right. I should have noticed earlier.
This is more voice acting than any other Ace Attorney game.
Yeah.
No one's there.
No one's there.
Should the assigned Inquisitor fail to appear in court, I will have no choice but to dismiss all charges. He is an Inquisitor of high caliber, but if he does not come forward soon, this trial will end, and victory will then be declared in favor of this baker.
This baker right here. This winner.
Bro, he just showed up fashionably late.
Hello.
Oh my god, look at him.
Oh.
Knights of the court, I have but one question for you both. Are you prepared to cross swords?
Crossing swords.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum, I'm indeed prepared to do battle, my lord.
He looks like a cock.
Something amiss, Baker?
Sorry, Your Honor. I just didn't realize we could have swords here in the courtroom.
Don't you worry, Phoenix Wright. Your ancestors knew that quite well.
You will learn.
And you'll learn in the future that people could just carry swords around.
Yeah.
It is the way of the court knight. A knight must always ensure that he rides with a blade at his side.
Can I have one? Where can I get one?
Now then, state your name, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh?
Blue Knight.
My name's Phoenix Wright. I'm a baker.
I'm a baker.
I'm a baker.
A baker?
What the fuck?
With a long face, you look miserable.
No need to waste your breath. This trial will be over before you can utter a single objection.
But I love that part.
What's an
For
objection?
the security of all of Labyrinthia, my blade shall rend your defenses swiftly and without mercy.
That's it, Barnum! Put another one out of their misery! This trial is pointless. Hand down the verdict already. Put that doughy defender on trial too, I say.
Joey.
Oh boy. What's with all this excitement? You'd hardly think this was a courtroom. Not that I've been in many. The crowd doesn't seem very interested in law, that's for sure. It's like they're all just hoping for a guilty verdict.
Can't believe that lady got burned alive.
Alright, do you want the judge or the prosecutor?
Oh boy. Don't I usually get both?
It depends. You always get the judge. Historically, you've always had the judge. And the prosecutor, it sort of depends.
Oh, that's true.
Because for boyfriendo, you were boyfriendo, but I was Mr. Reaper.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know.
The ball is in your court, Renu.
Okay, fine. I'll read for both.
Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement.
Because this guy isn't boyfriend material, okay?
He's not boyfriend material. So wait.
Oh wait, no, that means you gotta voice him because he's not boyfriend material.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, he's not. Okay, I see how it works. You're right. As you wish, my lord. First, let us begin by recounting the... I don't remember what this guy's voice actor sounded like. First, let us begin by recounting the events leading up to the murder. Is that acceptable, Sir Apprentice Baker? As you wish. The murder occurred this very evening. Yesterday, there was heavy rainfall in the area. Eventually, it gave way to sunshine, which came just in time for today's parade. Although a few hours after the parade ended, the rain set in once more. That must have been when Espella and the others were at the Great Archive. It continued to rain until just before the incident, which took place on a small path leading to the market. The accused had been out doing some shopping at the market. She returned home on that very same path. And on that forest path, two rogues named Robs and Muggs are said to have accosted the accused. One could assume the accused simply acted in self-defense.
I see. Robs and Mugs. Those two have appeared in court a number of times in the past.
And they still get to go out? Two rogues, huh? So far, it may appear that the accused was more the victim. However, the situation soon changed. That's right. The accused, Espella Cantabella... Hold on. I have to look this up. He's getting too close to Lord Strongheart.
I mean, he just sounds like a grandiose dude with an English accent, so...
Let's see. What did this guy sound like? Zacharias Barnum. Oh, this is just his theme. Hang on.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Objection!
Objection! Oh, he has that kind of like malty quality to it.
Okay.
He sounds like, you know what he sounds like? Let's see. Hold on. I gotta take a second to look this up. Who is that guy? Yeah, he sounds like Tim Curry, kind of. That's right. The accused Espella Cantabella knowingly and mercilessly murdered her two assailants. Cantabella. That girl, isn't she? I always knew she looked suspicious. Shh, not so loud. Yikes, there's that weird excitement again.
I believe we now fully grasp what happened. It is getting late already. Let us begin the trial. Inquisitor Barnum, you may now begin.
As you wish, my lord. The Inquisition will now hear eyewitness testimony regarding the night of the murder.
Eyewitness testimony, huh? Looks like this trial is finally getting underway. I can't back down now. I have to fight. But I'm just a simple bread-making baker, living a simple bread-making life. Ugh, this situation is more twisted than a pretzel, and I'm smack in the middle of it. But I have to do this to save Espella. Okay, let's see if I can untwist this testimony and put this thing to bed. It's like the second time you've had amnesia, my guy.
He's just a baker girl living in a baker world. Oh, wow, look at these people.
Oh my god.
Allow me to welcome you all. Now, would each of you please state your name and occupation?
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
As I already explained, Sir Apprentice Baker, this is the eyewitness testimony.
Yes, I understand that, but there are 4 witnesses!
Indeed. This many people inside the courtroom could pose a health and safety issue.
Are you? Wait.
Are you social distancing?
I didn't know you considered that kind of thing in the medieval times.
Listen, we got witch trials, but we also got medieval OSHA. Your Honor, that's not quite what I mean. Witness testimonies are supposed to be done one by one, as in one witness at a time.
Mary with her lamb.
You know it.
What are you talking about, child? We'd be here all night if we did that.
Oh, look at this pinhead!
Oh my god.
That's right, young man. We have witnessed the very hand of fate reach out to us this evening.
I'd listen to him.
Could we hurry this along, perhaps? These flowers won't sell themselves. As much as my boss wishes they would.
I will destroy them in my hands as we speak.
The path to knighthood is an arduous one, but I remain as steadfast in my resolve as I travel down this long road. I shall not falter, I will be victorious.
Who cares? Just question them all at once.
We already know the girl in the cage did it, let's get on with it.
Yeah, finish this already. I'd like to go back home and get to bed.
Witnesses, again, state your names and occupations.
I am known as Wordsmith. But what is a name? How doth one describe an occupation? Like the bubbling of a babbling brook. I flow gracefully around the rocks and debris that is life, nary a worry in my mind.
Right, so I guess that means he's jobless.
My name is Mary, and this darling kid is Snowy. Snowy and I often travel to the edge of town to sell delicious fresh milk. Milk like that doesn't happen overnight. I work my hands to the bone, squeezing each drop out. Literally.
Ugh.
No wonder Snowy looks miserable.
That sounds pretty frightening.
I'm Kira. I'm a flower seller.
If you would all be so kind, feel free to purchase one of my beautiful flowers at any time during the trial.
Oh, man.
There's no way I'll sell them all by morning. Oh, the life of a flower girl is so hard.
Yeesh, talk about a hard sell. My name is Nightle. I aim to join our town's order of knights. I study night and day, though I am still but a mere squire. Joining the Knights of the Inquisition is my life's ambition, and I, Nightle, will do whatever necessary to join.
Get out there, Nidal.
So he's jobless too.
Honorable witnesses, I ask that you show this court your best when delivering your testimonies. Now, tell us exactly what you all saw on that ill-fated eve. The delicious scent of mid-evening dinner permeated the air, and a soft light shone faintly in the distance.
Muggs grabbed the girl by the arm. It looked like he almost pushed her to the ground. I heard a faint voice cry out. The next moment, those two villainous men burst into flames.
There was not a trace of fire to be seen in the area. Without a doubt, magic must have been used. Magic?
Sir Apprentice Baker, you may now begin your interrogation.
I have but one piece of advice. I suggest you pay it heed. Do not waste the court's time by grilling these witnesses over irrelevant nonsense, Sir Apprentice Baker.
Baker.
Are you alright, Nick? They sure love calling you an apprentice baker, huh?
I'll be honest with you, Maya. I have no idea how I'm feeling right now. But I know it's all up to me. As her defender, Aspella's fate is in my hands. I have to believe in her, and I need to start believing in myself. I can do this. I believe Aspella is innocent, and I'll fight until the end to prove it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. We can do this thing, Nick.
You got him hands.
Hold it!
Isn't it a bit premature to assume it was magic? What an absurd statement! Say what? Think about it. The knaves were engulfed in flames in the blink of an eye. The blink of an eye! There was not a single trace of any other fire source to be found in the area. Not a trace. Therefore, there is only one true explanation as to what caused that inferno. And what would that be? Well, let me guess. Magic, right?
There is no crime in simply not knowing, but refusing to accept the plain truth. There lies the crime, Sir Apprentice Baker.
That is quite the crime indeed, Defender.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just have to find a contradiction in this testimony.
No way! Aspella can't be a witch. Nick, are you feeling okay? You've never, cross-examined anyone before.
Up until now, my life has been all about baking. Kneading dough, rolling it, baking it, day after day, the same thing. And this trial isn't any different for baking. These witnesses, they're all just kind of like fresh dough.
It's our job to roll out the contradictions and bake their testimony into something this court can stomach. Wow.
If PLvsPWAA is innocent, then there has to be a contradiction somewhere in these testimonies. And when I find it, I'm really gonna crank up the heat. First things first, I've got to gather as much information as possible.
Hold it!
What time would that be exactly?
Dinner time. When else would the scent of dinner be in the air if not dinner time? Do you see?
Not so much. The sun had already set by that time. That should be adequate. The sun had already set. So you clearly witnessed what happened tonight. Is that correct?
I have been dubbed a witness, thus I must have clearly witnessed something. Do you see?
In that case, how much light was there in the immediate area at the time?
Enough to see the nose on my face, but not enough to see the trees ahead. Do you see?
No, that doesn't add up. If the area was completely dark, then you couldn't possibly have witnessed anything. Do you see?
Nevertheless, something caught my eye. It was a most ominous sight. Ominous is what that sight was.
Okay, I get it. It was ominous.
Objection!
Poor form, Sir Apprentice Baker. I hate to disappoint you, but there was in fact light in the area. Huh? Take a look at this. This is a drawing of the crime scene based on the witness's accounts as penned by the court illustrator. The court illustrator? I've never heard of that before. Look carefully. This shows what the scene looked like at the time of the murder.
An illustration of the highest quality as always.
Now then, we have established that by the time the murder occurred, the sun had already set. And so naturally the defendant was carrying a firelit lantern, as we can see. A lantern?
Eureka! Indeed! Yes, that is what I was saying earlier. There was a lantern! A lantern, I say!
Oh, please, you totally forgot. To be honest, I did not imagine it would be necessary to present this, but... My lord, here is the lantern in question. This is what was responsible for the light illuminating the area.
Very well. The court accepts this into evidence.
Lantern added to court records.
Speaking of which, Inquisitor Barnum, in this drawing, the accused seems to be holding a milk bucket of sorts. What became of this?
That is a strange case indeed, my lord. That bucket seemingly disappeared from the murder scene. The milk bucket disappeared, you say? There has been talk of wolves living in the nearby forest. It is thought they often make off with the items they find on the ground. Great! Wolves that steal your stuff! Remind me to never set foot in that forest.
This is great, Nick. We've got new evidence now.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
You know, Nick, you really don't look like just some normal run-of-the-mill baker. say you're more like a somewhat articulate run-of-the-mill baker. I think you might even have a knack for being a defender.
There's a clear contradiction somewhere in that testimony, and I'm gonna find it.
This poor man.
Hold it!
Muggs was one of the two rogues, is that correct?
That's right. That man, he grabbed the girl's arm and pulled out a knife.
You good?
Is something wrong?
Oh, was it Robs that grabbed the girl and had the knife?
Huh?
Oh dear. And now let's see. Muggs was the short one, and Robs was the... No. I think it was the other way around. Well, it doesn't really matter which was which now, does it?
Someone free this animal.
That's all well and good, but I was kind of just hoping you'd testify about the lantern. Honorable witnesses, please continue with your testimonies.
Hold it!
Exactly whose cry did you hear?
Well, it was the accused. It was Isabela's voice, of course.
And did you get a good look at Miss Cantabella's face?
Yes. I mean, she was carrying that huge lantern after all.
You're only sure because of all the other witnesses just finished saying they saw her with the lantern.
Hold it!
Oh, wait, we read this.
Objection!
Yes?
What is the matter, defender?
What is this feeling?
We love this pointing.
I just felt the urge to shout out right from the bottom of my lungs while pointing my finger. Objection. I can't help but feel that's a word I've used quite a bit in the past. That's it. I remember now. I remember everything, including that one time I got amnesia and had to defend myself in court. That was really fucked up. The Legal League of Attorneys exchange, Isabela's trial, and then that strange book. This feeling, I feel like I can take on the world. Witness! What's with the sudden pointing?
Damage.
I am a soon-to-be member of the Honorable Knights of the Inquisition, I accept your challenge! Have at you! You say that no fire was present at the scene of the crime, meaning the defendant must have used magic. Unfortunately for you, that is not the case. What do you mean, Sir Apprentice Baker? What I mean is that the defendant was in fact carrying a lantern containing fire. Those two rogues were actually burned by the flame that was inside that lantern. That is the only logical explanation.
My, what a startling conclusion you've come to, Sir Apprentice Baker.
What do you mean?
The only logical explanation. Do you agree with this statement, honorable witnesses? It is presumptuous for a man that knows nothing to claim that he knows something about which he really knows nothing.
Huh?
Besides, how could one teensy tiny flame be strong enough to set them both ablaze like that?
There were two of them. How could that flame engulf them so fast?
Furthermore, if they did burn as you claim they did, do you mean to suggest that they were soaked in oil or something? Oh.
Well, Sir Blue Knight, it would seem you have bitten off more than you can chew.
I definitely didn't see that coming.
What say you, my lord? Do you have any thoughts on the proceedings thus far?
Given the testimony as we have heard it, this court has come to its conclusion. 'Twas a truly gruesome and merciless act, an act for which only one thing could be held responsible. The nefarious crime of magic.
Hold it!
Wait just a second.
Is there something you have forgotten to mention, Defender?
My god, it'd be so funny if they coated themselves in oil. We are slippery now! Not exactly, Your Honor. It's just that, I mean, you just said magic. That can't be right, can it?
What are you suggesting, Sir Apprentice Baker? Witches use magic, which in turn brings about a disaster. Such is the way of this world, is it not?
Well, yeah, that may seem to be the case. But no way is that actually possible.
This court finds Espella Cantabella, the accused, charged with being a witch.
Espella, a witch?
A witch's existence in this world is a crime in itself.
The ability to use and control magic is a criminal offense indeed. As such, any witch found practicing magic will be sentenced to death by fire.
No, you're wrong. I'm not a witch.
Sir Apprentice Baker, I do not envy your current predicament. My lord, hand down your guilty verdict against this witch immediately.
But... There's no evidence to prove that any magic was really used.
Put a sock in it, bread boy. We all heard her cast the spell.
What spell?
That's right. Snowy and I heard it. Isn't that right, Precious? We heard that incantation quite clearly.
That frightening voice. There's no mistaking it. It was Espella's voice.
Ah.
These ears do not lie. I clearly heard an incantation most sinister. Ignace it went.
Incantation?
Ignace?
Oh, it's no good. I just can't wrap my head around this topsy-turvy otherworldly court.
Well then,
Oh,
it
sorry.
would seem the defense has no further objections.
It appears so.
Can it, bread boy?
Bread boy.
The court finds the use of magic at the time of the murder to be an undeniable fact.
Whoa!
Furthermore, the honorable witnesses have stated that they each heard an incantation being recited. The court finds no reason to delay its verdict any longer.
Nick, we have to do something.
I know, but what exactly can we say? Here in this world, our sense of logic is completely useless.
This court is ready to hand down its verdict for the case of Espella Cantabella.
Hold it.
Whoa!
The gentleman!
Your Honor, I request that the court hold its verdict a moment longer.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
I have something I believe will be of use to the defense. A weapon of sorts.
That's...
The Grand Grimoire. All of this world's magic is contained within its pages. Without it, this trial cannot reach a satisfactory conclusion.
The Grand Grimoire.
We meet again, Mr. Wright. Oh my god, I love them! They're on the bench with us! Well now, it seems things are already afoot here, although the real contest begins now. Are you fully prepared?
So, are you here to help us?
Of course, the professor always helps people in trouble. It is the duty of every gentleman. Right, Professor?
Professor?
There is a saying that I find quite useful in situations such as these. There is a time for words and a time for action.
Right.
You have been working as a baker in this town up until now, have you not? I must say, I am a little mystified. I'd have expected you to be more familiar with this world and its system of magic.
Yeah, how can I put this? I guess that's not quite the full story.
Is that so?
I kind of had an epiphany just now. I remembered all sorts of things. Like how I'm not actually a baker. And, well, how magic can't really exist.
Then it would seem I was correct about you, Mr. Wright. You are not, in fact, a citizen of this town. Is that correct?
Right. At least it seems that way.
However, for now, We have no option but to accept this world and its rules as reality. Without first understanding those rules, I'm afraid you will not be able to save Miss Cantabella.
But things like magic only exist in fairy tales and make-believe.
I'm afraid, Mr. Wright, it would seem magic does in fact exist in this world. Such a truth cannot be denied. Indeed, that is why the Grand Grimoire is a weapon well suited for this witch trial. At the moment, you are tantamount to a knight without a sword.
What kind of knight wouldn't have a sword, idiot? I feel more like an attorney without a chance, actually. Right then, Mr. Wright. I'll explain how the Grand Grimoire works. Have a look at the touchscreen. There you'll see the Grand Grimoire button. Touching the Grand Grimoire Grand Grimoire button will open up the Grand Grimoire.
Mm-hmm. You will be able to present spells from the Grand Grimoire in much the same way you would present evidence. This book will surely be a most important asset for us in this trial.
Oh, that reminds me. I've gone ahead and bookmarked the spell Ignace for you.
Ignace. That's what a magic spell all of the witnesses said they heard, right? Nick, you should take a look at that spell.
All I have to do is touch the Grand Grimoire button, huh?
The defender has been given more than enough time. It would seem this trial has reached its end.
Requires a, let's see, Ignite, the Inferno spell. Summons a circle of flame within 1 meter radius of the caster. Requires an incantation and scepter to cast.
Scepter.
She had no scepter.
Where's the scepter?
Is that understood, Sir Apprentice Baker? This case is quite straightforward, with very little room for doubt. The witness's testimony, coupled with the illustration of the time of the murder, makes it quite clear what must have occurred. This murder was the result of magic, and furthermore, the caster of said magic was none other than the accused. That, Sir Apprentice Baker, is the truth. Best you go back to baking, for I believe your days in the courtroom have crumbled.
Ow!
Ow.
Is everything okay, Mr. Wright?
That's right. These two come from a world where you don't take physical damage from being proved wrong in court. Yes.
Okay, but... It would seem that photographs do not exist in this world.
Photos don't exist? I guess that makes sense. Ye olde time period and all.
The sketch drawn by the court illustrator. Then lies your final chance, Mr. Wright.
My final chance?
I understand the witnesses have already finished their testimony. However, if you could perhaps find a clear contradiction within this illustration.
There's another contradiction? In that case, there's still hope that I can turn this around. Mr. Wright, you have to hurry! Look, the judge! He looks like he looks ready to deliver his verdict any second now. This is it. This is my last chance. What should I do? Give up. Just perish.
Just lay down.
1 second, Your Honor. The defense requests permission to have another look at the court illustration. I think there might be a contradiction in there.
Objection!
You are already out of time. All testimony and evidence given thus far have been proven to be accurate.
Objection!
I wouldn't be so sure, Inquisitor Barnum. There's just one thing you've overlooked. A piece of evidence within this book.
The Grand Grimoire.
Absurd. I overlooked something. You are the defender here. You should have examined the tome earlier. You're right. I should have. But unfortunately, I was nothing but a simple baker until just now. Interesting. You certainly begin to show your true colors, Sir Blue Knight. Let us see what type of knight you truly are. How about you?
The defender will now show us a supposed contradiction.
The court illustration and the Grand Grimoire. Somewhere there's a contradiction between these two, and I've got to find it. This is my last chance.
Defender, use this magnifying glass to locate the point of relevance. Then reveal to the court the location of this contradiction.
Oh yeah, big brain time. Hello. Thanks for the
Hello.
bits.
We're going big in this brain.
Yeah, thank you for the follow. Let's see. So the contradiction is that she got milk in her hand. She doesn't have a staff.
Ain't got no scepter. Got it.
The contradiction is here.
Here. The hand of the accused. She appears to be holding a milk bucket.
Yes, but that milk bucket was said to have vanished from the crime scene. It's quite possible that there's an important reason behind its disappearance.
Inquisitor Barnum, what are your thoughts on this?
It is quite mysterious indeed, my lord. However, the Inquisition believes it bears no relation to this case. Forest Wolf simply came and stole the bucket, nothing more.
Let us not dwell on the milk bucket for the time being, Mr. Wright. Rather, we should first consider any information within the Grand Grimoire that might lead us to a contradiction.
So I guess it was supposed to be the lantern. Our new piece of evidence. Maybe I should have another look at it. The lantern. It really could have been either of them. It's like both her hands are occupied.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
There we go.
Got it.
The contradiction is right here.
The hand of the accused.
Again? What is wrong with you, man?
The other hand.
You just presented a hand.
Now another one.
What is your point?
According to this tome, using the spell Ignes requires the use of the witch's scepter as well as an incantation. Isn't that right?
Correct. For witches to use magic, they must be in possession of a witch's scepter, also known as a Telea Magica.
If that's the case, then there's one thing that doesn't add up. Take another look at Miss Cantabella's hands. Tell me, do you see the witch's scepter in either of her hands? I showed you both of them. There we go. Let's see you point that sword at me now. You did it, Mr. Wright. But wasn't that contradiction just a little too obvious?
Hey, let me have this.
Hey, a child is making fun of me.
You're so right, Luke.
What an absolute buffoon of a man!
It would certainly appear that the good Inquisitor is taking this particular oversight rather too well.
That is correct, Sir Apprentice Baker, but you should not underestimate me. This is perhaps your first time seeing this item, is it not? Right here is the very scepter you mentioned. My God, you just pulled that shit out! Where did you get that from?
Had that under his table.
One of the witnesses found it tossed in the shrubbery on the side of the path. Ah, yes, indeed, that was I. I located it. My feet found themselves ensnared in the blasted thing, and it sent me flying through the air.
Somehow, I'm not surprised to hear you fell, Gramps. like a vertical object.
The scepter does seem to carry a most sinister air. So sinister, this twisty stick.
Indeed, my lord. However, this scepter will only work while in the hands of a witch, with the incantation being said aloud.
That's too bad. I wanted to try lighting some stuff on, fire.
Please don't look at me when you say that.
You see, there are two magic gems set in this scepter.
Magic gems? Looks like a red gem and a white gem.
These gems each contain a particular magic spell. By simply looking at these magic gems, one can easily determine which magic spell can be used.
Nick, quick, look at this page.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, what do you want?
Is that the red magic gem?
Indeed. The red gem you see here is the spell Ignes. And if you look carefully, you should notice that this scepter also has one more spell that can be used.
One more spell? That must be the white gem. What spell is it?
It is the spell that allows milk to disappear.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Wright, I found it. Here's the spell for the white magic gem. Let's see. Causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight. Simply chant Amir to make it reappear. Well, isn't that convenient? Causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight.
I see you managed to work it out in that crusty head of yours.
Hey.
That's just... it can't be! The reason the witch's scepter couldn't be seen here is because the magic spell Demir made it disappear?
Of course. Magic logic.
That's right. In other words, the accused conjured a cowardly spell to camouflage her own use of magic.
No. No way!
Order! 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 Inquisitor Barnum, please submit the scepter into evidence.
Objection!
Hold on, please.
Is there a problem, Sir Baker?
Okay, I understand that this is a witch's scepter. However, whether or not the scepter was in Miss Cantabella's possession has not yet been proven.
What are you talking about, Sir Apprentice Baker?
Isn't it obvious? I'm talking about fingerprints.
What the fuck is a fingerprint?
Supposing Miss Cantabella did in fact handle this witch's scepter, then her fingerprint should still be on it.
What are you saying? Now you're casting magic.
What's with the silence?
You said fingerprints? Inquisitor Barnum, tell me, just what is this Baker blabbering about?
I haven't the slightest clue, my lord. It is the baker's first time in court, after all.
Huh?
I'm afraid it's no use, Mr. Wright. In this world, it would seem the concept of fingerprinting does not yet exist.
What?
Yeah, now he's the witch for mentioning fingerprints.
I can't believe it.
As I've already said, best you head back to the bakery lest you continue to serve this court more of your half-baked ideas.
They're about as half-baked as your terrible puns, Barnum!
Forensic science does not exist here. Instead, this is a world in which witches and magic are accepted as fact. Truly fascinating.
What the heck? There are just way too many things I don't know about this world!
Mr. Wright, I believe you may be able to take these things you don't know and use them to your advantage.
Huh?
The Inquisition believes there is no room for debate on this matter. The accused clearly attempted to conceal her magic. Better luck next time, Sir Apprentice Baker. Mayhap your next loaf will not leave such a bitter taste in our mouths. Now then, my lord, I believe it is time. I ask that you render your unwavering verdict.
Objection!
Pardon the interruption. May I have a word, Inquisitor Barnum?
What's that? Who might you be?
My name is Herschel Layton. I am a friend of the accused. Inquisitor Barnum, please allow me to confirm what you believe happened on the night of the crime. You claim the witch's scepter was made to disappear through the use of magic. Is that correct?
His name is in fact Herschel Layton.
Indeed, through the magic spell Demir.
If possible, would you mind providing proof of this particular claim?
What?
You claim the scepter was not seen. Indeed, that is one possibility. However, a wise man must always consider every possibility. What say you, Inquisitor Barnum? Can the Inquisition fulfill the request presented by the gentleman with the unusual hat?
The Inquisition cannot honor this request for proof. If you are asserting that the accused is not a witch, then the burden of proof lies at the feet of the defender.
Ah, come on! It's the Inquisition's job to prove that a crime was committed.
As I thought. Indeed, it would appear the accepted method of thinking in this world differs greatly from our own.
How regrettable, Sir Apprentice Baker, and you, Sir Dark Hat.
Inquisitor Barnum, sir, should you require it, I stand ready to lend my testimony.
Would anyone care to purchase any pre-testimony flowers? I've got a lovely array of bewitching lilies.
Snowy and I will not be dismissed so easily. We came here to expose the identity of this witch. Isn't that right, Precious?
A witch's scepter, you say? Yes, yes, I know of such a scepter. Allow me to elucidate the matter.
What do you think, Inquisitor Barnum? Your witnesses appear to have something to say on the subject.
Very well. Most honorable witnesses, I grant your request to testify once more. Tell the court all you know regarding this Talea Magica.
Well, we've somehow managed to keep the trial going. I owe you one, Sir Dark Hat.
Please, Mr. Wright. Mr. Layton will suffice for the time being.
Oh, God, how did you read my mind?
Nah, you always talk aloud. What do you mean?
Okay, let's drop a save right here. And let's call that the end of stream for the week. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. We are going to be obviously not here next week because it's Crimbus time. I'm not sure if we'll be here on the 31st. I don't know if you have plans. I honestly might have plans.
Yeah, I'll probably still be at my folks' place.
Okay, all right. So then, in that case, the next time we will see you for Ace Attorney is on the 7th of January.
Well, I got a convention that weekend.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
Well, the 14th it is. I guess we'll see you in a month.
No, 3 weeks.
Goodbye. Well, 1, 2, 3. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a month.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Bye forever. Oh God, the holidays are so long.
Oh man. Well, I suppose I'll have to keep the lights on around the stream then with some personal streams. Yep. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
We will see you on the other end of the holidays. Goodbye.
Yay, bye-bye.
Please come back from the milk run without murder.
Yeah, that's true. That's very important.